And we are back. Hello everybody, it's another episode of Honkai Star Rail. I hope everyone's doing okay this fine night. For some of you it's Christmas. Again, another Merry Christmas to everybody these last few streams, huh? Howdy Xavier, good to see ya. Yeah, okay, we're back. We're gonna actually finish this quest. I partied hard, I ate lots of chocolate. So I'm definitely not tired. So we are going to try to finish this. Or I'm going to finally run out of that adrenaline or whatever they call it from the sugar rush and fall asleep. We'll see. I'm feeling terrible. I probably ate too much candy today. Yeah, that'll do it, huh? That will do it, huh? Anyway, let's work on this. We're going to continue with our quest. So that way I can actually, do stuff tomorrow with my dailies.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it.
Gotcha.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember.
Gotcha, we gotta recap.
If only there were some hints, then maybe...
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
Gotcha. Gotta go talk to Asta.
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's been so long.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
It's all taken care of. As long as the money's there, it's all good. Here's the account you asked for. It's legit and secure, allowing you to connect straight to the intranet.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
Oh, you flatter me. I'm just a peddler doing a little business on the side. Small scale. Best left under the table.
Uh-huh.
But if you ever make it big in the guild, don't forget your humble friend, okay?
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
These two aren't making any sense. This is so weird.
Yep. It's all weird. What is going on? Why are we dreaming? We're having a memory of something that apparently we did between the quest with Ronmei and now. Let's see how this goes. Alright, I guess we go see Asta? Question mark? Yeah.
This is what I recall before I met Herta, but I can't remember some of the details. Let me try to remember the conversation with Asta.
Explore the related memory, Asta's troubles. Oh god, this is trippy.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body. Sorry, but nothing comes to mind. Maybe the researchers at the Departments of Ecology or Insight may have an idea? Hinkle and are around here somewhere. I'd suggest you ask them about it.
Hinkle.
Asta seems to have mentioned two names. Two researchers from the Departments of Ecology and Insight.
Okay.
A curio that's maybe Hinkle?
Oh.
I saw it. I saw that person disappear. They vanished right before my eyes. Just like that. Snap.
Oh my.
It was so quick. No traces left. Not even bones.
What do we do? It sounds like he's telling the truth.
Yeah, whatever. Just let the professionals deal with it. Did you finish your work?
That guy's me. Oh.
I'm gonna tell you something. Make sure you don't tell anyone else.
Of course. My lips are sealed. Not a word to anyone.
The multiple disappearances? They're all for real.
Seriously?
Shh! Why are you being so loud? Do you want to disappear too?
Oh.
It's been so long and there's still no response.
There's something fishy going on. How come they haven't recovered anything? I don't believe it. They're hiding something.
Those managers are useless.
Oh.
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
All right. Just cut the pleasantries and tell me how it's going.
No no need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though, I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
I have faith in your abilities. So, how about my offer? Why not come with me after this is done?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print? I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can?
Sure thing. Anyway, keep your eyes peeled. I'll be bringing you something big soon.
It's happening again. The words in my memory are all jumbled up.
Yeah, these conversations aren't making sense sometimes.
I can't recall the other person, but one of them was Hinkle. I remember her.
Okay.
Those despicable villains are distorting the truth online. Ugh. If I discover who's behind this, they're gonna wish they'd never crossed me.
Oh yes, we're investigating Herda's murder or something. Yes, I guess the murder of one of her puppets. Ask for clues about the lost curio.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body? Isn't that just a jinx?
Jinx?
Oh, nowadays people call them wubbaboos?
A Wubbleboo, that doesn't sound right.
Well, I might be the Department of Ecology head, but I'm not the most knowledgeable person when it comes to curios. Adler would be of more help, but he's been investigating some paranormal phenomenon. I haven't seen him all day.
Still, I've done all his dailies, so not only do I have to find a curio, I have to find a person too.
I must say, it's a little embarrassing for the space station to be in such disarray while guests are visiting. We've been through a huge crisis and are still recovering. But there are some who are trying to exploit the chaos to agitate the workforce. People are growing more and more distrustful of the management here. It's probably turned into a big headache for Asta too.
Yep, we've done the quests.
Never mind, I shouldn't be telling you this. It's something that we researchers need to resolve ourselves. Pretend I didn't say anything.
Adler. Right. Then I ran into Arlen. Adler was with him.
We've been through a huge okay, we're getting like memory pieces and stuff, the confidence crisis. A crisis of confidence. Explore your memories, obtain crucial clues in the form of cognition chasms through conducting key conversations with characters. Collect enough cognition chasms to exculpate yourself. Oh, there was something else I could do, but whatever.
And was that?
Again, I love so much that our main character talks in this. It's such a refreshing thing to have a character who's quote-unquote a silent protagonist, but he actually gets to, you know, talk and be part of conversation so often. It's just so nice.
Adler was with Arlen. They were involved in some sort of incident.
What new scientific cult are we gonna find on this journey?
He went to the scene alone with Peppy? How could you let him?
Calm down, Brother Arlen. I know you're upset.
What are you people up to?
We're walking the dog.
We're having a walk.
Can you get your story straight first?
Like I said, we're walking the dog.
So I'm the dog?
They seem to be hiding something.
Is there something you need?
I'm looking for Adler.
Oh, really? What a coincidence. We're looking for him, too. That kid sure is brave, running straight to the scene on his own.
Oh, boy. The scene of what is he in danger? Are you supposed to be walking the dog?
Yes. Well, Peppy isn't here, you see. Brother Arlen, I can't keep this up anymore.
Can you leave the talking to me next time?
Is there a problem?
Let's walk and talk.
Arlen!
Why are you looking for Adler? A lost curio. I see. He'll be able to help.
Wait, we can't go here, can we? No, they block it off for this. Let's see how this goes, chat. But Loki, how am I supposed to immerse myself if the person I'm playing as has a personality? Yeah, I know. I mean, how could I possibly be able to feel like I am that character if that character actually talks? Doesn't matter if he has a background and a pre-established personality and tons of other stuff that makes him well beyond other blank
The
slates.
fragmentum in this area is very unstable.
Making him talk is gonna ruin everything. We can't have that. Oh, our Adler, what the hell?
Over there! As I thought, he's in trouble. Let's go!
Yeah, this is truly a moment.
What's wrong? Everyone's a customer.
Oh, let's go. There we are. I trust this thing to do on auto. But yeah, characters are just so much better when they actually have voices and are able to express themselves. Especially when you have a character like the Trailblazer, who's just so mean-tastic. Like, that fucking toilet line with John May was the best. Because I did that side quest off stream, where I literally found the teleporting toilet. That took me all over the station. It was one of the most hilarious things. It just as perfectly encapsulates this game. That and the trash can searching. That was great. That was great when we did all that. I love the trash cans.
Peppy, are you okay?
Oh. Are you really the one who knows the most about curios? Come on, Adler.
That's me. What's up?
He wants to ask you something about curios. I'll leave you to it. Adler, Peppy's in your hands now. Oh, about that investigation I asked for.
Don't worry. I think I figured something out. Catch you later.
Okay.
So, which curio do you want to know about?
The one that has no body but is alive.
That's all you got? Too abstract.
That's all Herta said.
Well, there's beauty in the abstract, I guess. Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
She said it might be a Wubbaboo.
Huh. She's not wrong. But that doesn't feel entirely right either.
I heard something like that also exists in the...
Huh? What did I say?
Huh. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis. But it needs verifying. Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Adler seems to have gotten a lead, but... what was the information I forgot? And from whom?
Due to the presence of certain hazy memories, some content will appear as blank in conversation as you explore your memories. Use Cognition Chasm. Using Cognition Chasm has a chance of restoring relevant hazy memories.
Let's go over it from the start. I may have overlooked something. Right. Asta mentioned another name.
Oh my. Herta, I mean, oh my. So someone from the Department of Insight are nearby. Hinkle trouble. Asta must be under considerable pressure. I think I understood something from the words of someone Asta mentioned before. Okay. How much side content do you off stream? I just did a bunch of the side missions and things. Some of the when you go around talking to people and random, like, I guess hidden quests also showed up. Like I talked about the Bloodborne one.
No, not this road. I didn't go there.
Okay. So like I talked about like the Bloodborne one that I found off stream by chance, because just walking around doing like killing enemies and doing dailies and things like that. So like stuff like that happens and I've done, and like some of the like smaller missions. I also did Hook's companion mission off stream because I didn't think I also did Sampo's. Because both of those, I'll be honest, Sampo's companion quest is kind of It's more, it feels like just a regular side quest. It doesn't feel anything like special to Sampo or insightful. Hook's is okay, honestly. Like, I really like it, but it's nothing special either, right? Like, it's very, like, by the books what you expect for a little kid Hook quest. Hey, Loki, where do you recall wooden elevators in Elden Ring? I checked as many as I could recall off the top of my head for hawk levers. Runestream Precipice, Lanedell. Oh, nope, sorry, Gwenhyphen, sorry. Lanedell, there's also, the mines with the various tunnel areas, Stormvale and other castles slash forts, like Shaded Castle, I think has one when you go up to the boss there. So like all of those are ones that I would check. Anyway,
I figured you'd come to me to uncover the truth. I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate. I can't say anything except that it's a secret mission.
About?
How did you know?
Just as I thought. I vaguely remember that Arlen said more. It's related to the thing I forgot.
I figured you'd come to me to... I'm sorry.
Just as I thought.
Alright, let's try this.
Have you asked the Department of... Huh.
Huh?
Let's try
My
this.
memories of Arlen and Adler are hazy. I need to remember the other person Asta mentioned.
You want to go back to Asta? Oh, I think Shake has had the hawk lever. That makes sense.
A curio that's alive but doesn't have a body.
Alright, let's try. Confidence crisis. You recall some more missing memories.
How's it going? Did you find the information you're after?
I haven't made any progress yet.
I see. Is that what Hinkle and think? At least that counts as a lead. See? My researchers are pretty outstanding.
I hear you've been in trouble. You seem a little anxious.
Anxious? Me? Is it that obvious? No. After the Legion's invasion, the space station has been under constant scrutiny. Physical damage can be easily repaired, but it takes a long time to heal the wounds in people's hearts. Some researchers have been questioning the management and security of the space station ever since the invasion. Things had settled down a bit with the reconstruction efforts, but the researchers' disappearances have rattled them again.
Researchers' disappearances?
Yes. 4 researchers have inexplicably disappeared in a matter of days. No exit logs, no traces. Vanished. People were just starting to regain their footing after the catastrophe. I didn't want panic to spread, so I suppressed the reports and told the security department to investigate in secret. However, as you can see, it's hard to keep secrets in a sardine can like this. Rebuilding trust is harder than establishing it in the first place. I'm concerned someone's pulling strings to sway public opinion. Anyway, the most important thing is to get to the bottom of the disappearances.
Do you need my help?
That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Aren't you helping Madame Herta with something already? Oh, by the way, I heard about the thing mentioned, and I'll look into it too. I'll find a way to solve the problem for the space station.
So I did consult someone else other than Hinkle. The only thing I remember is that they're from the Department of Insight. The other person should be from the Department of Insight. I need to remember who it is.
Oh, by the way, I heard about the thing.
So I did consult.
Alright, we go back.
The other person should be from the Department of Insight.
Go to Herta's.
Identifying that person is crucial. It could be the key to making sense of everything.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. Send me a signal when you...
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hints.
Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for...
Alright, so how about this?
Hey, what brings you here, Rich? It's all here's the account. Oh, small scale.
Here too. Did my memory... Here too. My memories are just a jumbled mess of words. Did my memory piece together irrelevant information?
Restore.
Now I remember. The other person is Emily. She was at the base zone.
Okay. Because it's like, why would people be here? Why were they having this conversation like that?
What did Emily say?
Asta's troubles. There it is, Emily and Esther, because Esther was saying lady and stuff like, oh, okay, now it's all coming together. That's cool. That's cool. See, that is really cool.
I say, what a wonderfully intelligent-looking young lady.
I'm not that wonderful. I'm just okay.
No need to be modest. At my age, you get a feel for intelligence. Though I confess I did hear someone say you were the shining star of the Department of Insight.
That makes sense.
Sure. Can I help you with something?
See this material here? People are so inconsiderate. How's someone like me supposed to make out the small print? I'm not getting any younger, and my eyesight is failing. Do you think you can...
Again? How many times has it been? You're really pushing my buttons.
There we go. That would make sense. Then maybe I checked them all. Yeah, I think so then, if you've checked all those. Because the only other thing I could possibly think of, besides, like, again, forts, castles, tunnels, is maybe some one-off outdoor area. But none come to mind off the top of my head. Like, I think Ruinstream Precipice is the closest thing. Maybe somewhere in Volcano Manor, I'm not remembering, so maybe you want to check there. But again, that kind of falls under castles and forts. Anyway, sorry if I interrupt. Also, I like this because now it makes sense, because the other guy was talking about how, like, he was a guild member, so it's like a member of the Intelligentsia Guild, or a researcher who was going to the Intelligentsia Guild, and the other guy was the Herta shop seller, right? And he was trying to butter him up so when he goes there, he can have a good word for him, right? Like, now it's all coming together why they were switching around conversations, yeah.
Oh, another smart-looking youngster. Wonderful. It's about time we had some new recruits.
Huh. Asta told you to find me? A curio that doesn't have a body but is alive. Isn't the Department of Ecology full of curio experts? That's got nothing to do with the Department of Insight. However, I've heard of such a species. A colleague who came back from a business trip said that the Cienjo Alliance has life forms like that. Don't get me wrong, I was merely relaying information. I didn't mean I'd help you. The atmosphere on the space station has been getting stranger lately. It's risky taking sides.
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned seems to be what inspired Adler.
Okay. So we use that.
I say.
Oh no.
No,
no.
See that I'm not.
Again?
The Cienjo species Emily mentioned.
Let's go. Volcano Manor has a wooden elevator. Yeah, it has a Lingdell one. Okay, so it has the Lingdell lever.
No, not this
yeah, we
road.
didn't go there. Okay.
I figured you'd come to me to uncover... I'm sorry. The situation...
Just as I thought. I vaguely...
Alright, let's try to restore this. The confidence crisis. Oh, I can't use this one? The research disappearance?
I'm sorry. The situation is very delicate.
About researchers' disappearances.
How did you know? I see. Could you also tell that Lady Asta was feeling the pressure?
Have you found anything?
I'll be honest with you. It's been tough. The surveillance didn't capture anything regarding the researcher's disappearance. There's only one clue. Adler observed that the automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances occurred.
The fire suppression?
That means that every victim's disappearance was accompanied by some inexplicable fire.
Oh.
When we made visits to the scenes, some of the witness testimony seemed to agree with this. The words they used were spontaneous combustion of the human body.
That's scary. Maybe I should check the Omen sewers? Yeah, actually, maybe you should. Only elevator I can remember is the one to Moog's Arena, though, and that one takes you all the way down.
I'm sorry.
Oh, oops, you had something unique.
I'm sorry. This situation is unique. I hope you can keep this a secret for me.
Yeah, man, I understand. You don't want to panic people with telling them, hey, you may randomly, spontaneously combust. Yeah, that's not going to help anything.
Have you asked the Department of Ecology head?
She said it might be a Whippleblue.
She's not...
I heard something like that also exists.
Huh? What did I say?
Alright, this would be the Xianzhou. You recall more missing memories.
She's not wrong.
Xianzhou.
That's right! They're called Heliobi.
I thought that's what it was.
I guess you could say that Wubbaboos and Heliobi are sort of like cousins. Both are types of energy life form. Now that you mention it, I have a wild hypothesis, but it needs verifying.
Oh?
Let's call it a day. Wait for me. I'll be in touch.
Gotcha.
Spontaneous combustion of the human body. That's most likely the truth. Let me remember my initial conversation with Herta, just in case.
Yeah.
Let's call it a day. Wait.
Alright.
I need to go over it from...
Let's, sorry, oopsie. Let's get that dialogue.
I need to go over it from the start. Starting with the conversation I had with Herta.
Alright. This is really cool. I like this quest. This is just super neat. Trying to unjumble memories and trying to figure out what the hell happened.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces.
I think she mentioned something important, but I can't remember. If only there were some hint.
Alright, let's see. Energy life form.
Let me describe it again in case you forgot. It's an energy life form.
Okay.
It's alive, but it doesn't have a body. Send me a signal when you see traces of it. That's not the point. I wouldn't be bothering with it if it didn't have something to do with the Genius Society. Anyway, keep up the good work. I need to go out for a bit. Go ask Asta if you want someone to help you.
Okay. Life forms of the Xianzhou Alliance, energy life form, spontaneous human combustion. Combustion occurred among is also a thorny problem, but Adler already seemed to have a bold conjecture. His intuition was very accurate. It seemed like he was looking forward to something. Okay, so we have to go to Adler. Is your memory worse than the MC's? Easily. Easily. My goldfish memory just won't survive.
I commend your stamina for recounting that interminable tale. You must be exhausted. My ears certainly are. So, to sum it up, the last time you laid eyes on Herta was in her office. She sent you on a wild goose chase for some trinket, the curio. After which you knew nothing else until Lady Asta contacted you. If that's the narrative you're sticking to, then indulge me. Who, pray tell, can substantiate this captivating drama?
Herta? Screw him?
Affirmation. We can ask Herta herself.
Well, if you lace up those boots and start sprinting now, you might just catch the IPC shuttle in 4 system hours. But as it stands, not a single soul can corroborate his story.
Mr. Ratio, your style of questioning would seem to have a preconceived bias.
Apologies, it's an unfortunate habit of mine. When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. It is also the most efficient method, judging from my experience. Seeking answers with a negative hypothesis in mind is still valid research. It can still help us reach the truth. If he is truly innocent, he can clear his name with answers.
Uh-oh, this?
Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
If you knew Herta, then you wouldn't find it weird.
Don't interrupt other people. Did no one teach you manners? Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
No, not the Genius Society member.
I remember now. Back then, back then.
That's enough pretending. Please be quiet. Based on your story, you met with Herta because she specifically wanted you for an assignment.
Oh, I don't think I'm ready for this then. We keep going. Okay, we go to the next one. Yeah, this happened also in the Arum Alley event, which I also did off stream for the most part. Again, the event itself was nothing too crazy other than memes, but yeah, let's go to the next.
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
Herta didn't mention the name of the curio. We were talking about something else, and she just mentioned it in passing. However, she did give a thorough description of the curio. I didn't make that up.
True. You wouldn't be able to make that up.
Why do I feel like I'm being looked down on?
And the assignment involves a curio that doesn't even have a name.
What happened to innocent till proven guilty? Well, the point is that he's a scientist, so his idea is to have a natural skepticism, and he's trying to interrogate us to kind of prove our innocence by showing that we totally can defend ourselves by properly explaining exactly what happened, and that's all consistent and can be corroborated with evidence. Right? It's not just, you know, us trying to bullshit him. Let's see.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
Sure, but you're the one saying the curio in question is ordinary.
Say what you want to say.
A correct observation, if I may add.
Herta's collection. An endless trove of trinkets and baubles. And yet, she singles out one nameless ordinary curio? It's hard for me to imagine she would treasure one curio so much.
Genius Society member.
The curio isn't the point. Herta was only addressing it because of its relation to the Genius Society.
I would imagine the curio is the creation of a genius. Affirmation. It holds some special meaning to Herta.
Yes. That seems logically sound.
There we go.
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio.
Yes, to get more information about the curio. I didn't get a direct answer, but Asta recommended I seek out a researcher who could help.
Then you said you asked Asta for help with the lost curio. However, she decided to hold her tongue until now?
Mr. Ratio, it's because...
I'm asking him, Lady Asta. Your testimony went out the window the second you started being secretive. However, she decided to hold her tongue until
Confidence
now?
crisis.
I remember now.
Oh,
That's enough pretend,
Yeah, okay.
however. She decided to... So what's the story? Are you full of fanciful fiction? Or is Asta the one hoarding secrets like they're going out of style?
Asta isn't trying to hide anything. It's because of her position. Some things shouldn't be said in the open.
What could be more important than Herta's safety?
I agreed for Mr. Ratio to become involved in this. I should consider him one of us. It's okay. You can tell him.
So what's the story?
Alright, we tell him.
Are you full of fanciful fiction?
The space station has been very distrustful of its higher management, ever since the Antimatter Legion's invasion. Another severe incident would further intensify suspicion, and cause great internal strife.
Oh. So that explains why Lady Asta approved of my participation. After all, the Intelligentsia Guild's representative wouldn't be linked to the space station, but would still share the IPC's position. They wouldn't be partial to anyone, but would still act for the space station's benefit. Two birds with one stone.
There we go.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Yes, I've heard the responsibility of sorting out that mess has been thrust upon Arlen, head of the security department.
Yes. I ran into Arlen when looking for Adler.
Adler?
A level 2 researcher. According to the Department of Ecology head, he knows more about curios than anyone else. He happened to be helping Arlen investigate the disappearances.
Well, did he enlighten you?
Adler seemed to have an idea at the time, but he never contacted me again.
Researchers' disappearances, you say? Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No connection? I disagree. There should be evidence linking them together. If I review a certain record...
Clearly, though, it bears no connection to Herta's puppet being attacked.
No. If I recall correctly, Asta said, one of Madame Herta's puppets was attacked by an unknown perpetrator.
Gotcha.
We don't know the location of the puppet, and we can't pinpoint its signal. Don't know the location. Isn't that the same as missing?
She did say that, but then what? You need to provide evidence to show incidents are linked.
There should be evidence. Arlen discovered something odd when he was investigating the disappearances. The space station's automatic fire suppression system was momentarily activated around the time the disappearances happened. Arlen mentioned that each victim disappeared due to spontaneous combustion.
Huh. But there are no signs of a fire anywhere in the space station.
That's what's so odd about it. But this information has an additional layer of importance. This may not be direct evidence, but if the system also recorded the fire suppression system activating when the puppet was attacked, then there's ample evidence to indicate that these two cases are linked.
There we go. Questioning ends.
If these two incidents were caused by the same person, then the suspicion put on you would decrease, provided that this fire suppression record does exist in the system.
We'll see in the main control room. Let's go. Huh? What was that?
Uh-oh. We're getting a message. So imagine doing that same scene, but the main character doesn't talk. Like, it wouldn't work. Like, that was super cool to be able to kind of like go over review and try to think about how am I gonna get myself out of this. I'm really glad they brought back that event thing. She's here, she's here, she's here! Who? The Big Shot! OMG! Oh. That's Duke Inferno.
Harrider Newsflash. This is an urgent broadcast. I repeat, this is an urgent broadcast.
He's getting invited to
News has
Penacony.
finally emerged regarding the attack on Madame Herta. The Annihilation Gang has claimed responsibility for the incident and warned of further activity. The Guild has expressed utmost condemnation.
The gods of the starry skies have abandoned the world. They give no thought to the masses. Only the wounded savior can bathe the world in the firelight of destruction.
Nanook, the wounded savior.
Yet always there are cowards trying in vain to reject their favor and escape the wounds.
Ooh.
Flee then. Flee as far as you can. No matter the distance, annihilation will find you.
Oh my god, that was cool! Alright, Annihilation Gang, they're pretty badass. So again, as a recap, the Annihilation Gang are one of the two cults that worship Nanook. So the Antimatter Legion are Nanook's personal army, essentially, led by the Lord Ravagers like Phantilia, while the Annihilation Gang are kind of his fan club. So the lore with them is basically like they're just a bunch of fanboys who are, they're obsessed with destruction. They're like the chaotic evil, right? Like, they're not here because of like the philosophy of destruction and bringing destruction for destruction's sake. They do it for the sake of shits and giggles, right? And as we can see, we got, I think he's the leader, right? I think Duke Inferno's the leader. That's kind of cool. He's coming to Penacony.
A declaration of war, and an announcement of what's to come. They have set their sights on you. The Legion's impact remains, and the Annihilation Gang is already paying a visit. It almost seems like this space station is more suited for the path of destruction than erudition.
You telling me?
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed.
A group.
Oh, whoopsie.
A group.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a life form that hails from Fatora, a world long since destroyed. His race, the ever-burning fire demons, regard Nanook as their emperor and savior, but the Eon has never cast their gaze upon them.
A group of pitiful lunatics. I like Dr. Primitive's assessment of them. The value Nanook sees in the Annihilation Gang is perhaps far less than one might see in a child who deliberately broke a vase. The fire demons have a cruel temper and instinctively ignite and destroy items. Ifrit is particularly evil and cruel, even among his kin. The Everflame mansion he heads is even the arch-enemy of the Japella Brotherhood, despite both groups belonging to the Annihilation Gang.
Okay, that's cool, because Japella Brotherhood's actually relevant in a Kafka trailer, so we'll go over that when Kafka comes out. We'll go through that trailer again and recap, because, yeah, that's actually really cool. They're tying it together.
Japella Brotherhood? I've heard that name somewhere.
On the Stellaron Hunters wanted posters, they stand accused of inciting the Japella Rebellion.
Yeah.
The uprising that caused the downfall of the Brotherhood.
The Japella Palace crumbled in the scorching flames, and Ifrit's power has grown by the day ever since. Would you believe it would be merely a coincidence? Something similar is about to happen here. Spontaneous combustion? For him, it's as routine as me finding fault in everything. The disappearance of researchers and the puppet were all part of the plan. And after that, that video will soon circulate. And this station's fate? Flames. Nothing but flames.
The destruction of trust.
I'm afraid more than trust will be destroyed here. You need to start acting now if you want to survive. You, come with me.
Just me?
You have a superior strategy? Pray tell, do we set the two of them loose, turning whispered fears into full-blown pandemonium?
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage. I'll stay here and try to contain the news as best I can. Please, investigate the issue quickly.
Gotcha. Oh boy. Ah, this is the room. That's where we are.
Hard work pays off.
Alrighty.
This Duke Inferno Ifrit is a...
I do like the idea that they're the fan club, that the person they're a fan of doesn't care for them. It's like, oh, you guys are just doing this for like fun. You don't understand the sophistication of destruction. They just want Senpai to notice them.
If we did that, we'd be at a disadvantage.
Yeah. Like you see, yeah, exactly, Xavier. Evil geeks. Trotter! Oh, look at it, chat. It's so adorable. Alright, let's do it.
Liquidation!
Alright.
These are devils. I'll crush them all.
Yeah, okay. Oh no.
Glad I trained.
Oh no. Don't. There we go. We're gonna do this because we need to get rid of this thing next. Yeah.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
But we can't heal. We can't heal her. That's gonna be a problem. Let's see. Burn, 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 burn. You don't have burns. Okay, so you're next. So we do this.
Forget your wallet?
All right.
Come feast your eye. Happy New
All right.
Year!
Big numbers. Come on. Happy New Year, chat. 59,000. That's not bad, chat. That's not bad. It could be better. We could have better stuff, but considering how we basically just took them out in one ult, I'm pretty happy with that. That was pretty good.
That was a heck of a performance.
Yeah, that was. Great job, Lil Glay. New? That might be like event related. Oh, let's unlock this. Oh, we're on the wrong floor. Oh my god, Wubbaboos are here too.
Yeah.
Let's unlock our Echo of War. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we're gonna now be able to do all this to challenge the boss and move things along. So that's cool. Current team is underpowered. Well, I did the first time despite being underpowered. Wait, can I be overpowered for this fight? He's 82. I don't think it's possible for me to be on par. I guess maybe if I had, like, fully maxed out relics. I honestly need to get relics for Hua Hua. That might be... Oh, actually, no. She does have decent relics on her right now. What am I talking about? Granted, I could do better. This I could probably put more on. Honestly, though, I just need to get her, like, better stuff in general. I'm not sure if I need the speed set for her. I might want to have HP or something, but we'll see. I'm okay with what Topaz has right now. Like, it could be better. Like, this could be crit rate. Like, we could get rid of that defense stat and make it crit rate and crit damage. Yeah, we could do that. Break effect. That's a lot of break effect we don't need on this set. Yeah, so, again, that could be crit damage. We also need more speed. There's no speed substats on most of these. Which sucks. Again, crit rate, we have break effect. I would prefer not having that. This effect hit rate is useless. Effect res is useless. This is a crit damage body piece. It's the only reason I'm using it. I honestly would be okay potentially with getting a crit rate piece if necessary. And this is speed at least, but again, everything else sucks. Effect hit rate and stuff. Like, I would rather have this effect hit rate, honestly, on, No, but this one has effect hit rate too, so, like, yeah, I don't even want this on... I don't want this on anybody. Like, this just sucks. Again, I'm hoping they'll add an ability for us to craft pieces where you can choose substats. Because I think not being able to choose your substats is just unnecessarily grindy for this game when it already is a struggle to try to get characters leveled up and stuff. I don't think you need to do it. Make it that grindy to level up everybody and get them properly geared for content. Yeah, okay, we're not doing this right away. Where can I go if I want to try... Oh, no, I got everything. Oh. I didn't realize I had it. Okay, I got all the chests. No, wait, there's a puzzle thing here. How do I get that? Let's try to go now, see if it's unlocked. This obviously means you haven't spent enough money. Yeah, clearly. I need to spend all my money so that way I can fast-track my way through the RNG. There we go. There we go.
Wanna know the secret? Well, my lips are sealed.
Oh my god, I just love these lines. The overall station surveillance system has been operating normally since the evacuation of the researchers. A line at the bottom of the screen catches your attention. System is waiting to be reactivated. Please update the iris information promptly. Okay, yeah, so same thing.
Quick, snatch it all up.
Beautiful. And more Hertarium coins. Alright, so is that the last puzzle? It looks like it. I don't know if that's the last chest, though. That's where we just were. We were there, we were there. That's just the bottom, right? No, this is the top area, okay. Yeah, this is the bottom. Alright, I think that's everything. So, I'm gonna assume that we've cleared this area. And that everything else is normal. Let's go here first, actually. I want to try spending my Hertarium coins. Again, the closer we get to the 5 mil.
Busier places mean busier business.
Only hurts area marks.
Yep. So, did that guy give you what you wanted there?
All are at staff discount prices.
Yeah. Beautiful. That's 14,000. We're at 4.2 mil, not bad. Oh my god, chat, we can do it. We can get her. Where is she? There she is, my girl. That's fine, we'll overspend a little. Nice. Ascend! Yes? 80k? Yeah, we can do it.
Gaming is a full-time pursuit.
Yeah, it is. And you know what that means, chat? We got our Star Rail Pass! Woo! There we go. Alright, we're gonna keep on leveling her to get her to 70, then we level her up one more. I think she needs one more thing. Her light cone. Her light cone I'm actually happy with. I'm not sure if I want to put it up to 80. Okay, like, what am I at for leveling up stuff? I have this. Which isn't bad, honestly. Could be worse. And these. I don't know if I have enough of these to level up for Kafka. I don't remember what the exact number you need is, but I think it's more than this, so I think we still need to save. Right? And Kafka... Kafka needs 294, I think, to fully level her up. So, again, I think we don't dip into these. We keep on saving those, so that way we know I have exactly what I need, and we just use either extras or the lower level ones. Nameless Honor. Let's quickly use our Nameless Honor. I am so happy this thing isn't based on dailies anymore, and now we can just do this at the week as we get the stuff. This is also, like, all the different things we can do to level this up, so... Ooh, we get even more. And then, yeah, there's the level up stuff. Yeah, let's do it! Let's do it, my boys! Again, I don't know. I think I need one more Stagnant Shadow here, but I'll remember. When we get to it, we'll worry about it. For now, let's focus on this. Let's focus on getting our boring stuff here. Yeah. There we go. This... I don't know who this guy is, but he must really appreciate me using his Kafka for everything. He gets lots of cash.
Turn out your pockets.
Yeah, let's do this. Get them. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm really enjoying the story stuff for this event so far. Well, not event, but this update, guys. I like how weirdly twisted Ron May is. Like, she's a very interesting character, even if she's fucked up the wazoo. I'm really enjoying Dr. Ratio. He is such a conceited asshat, but in, like, the best way possible. Just what a neat characters we have.
Time to say bye.
And so far the stories have been very interesting in their own right. If I have one complaint, is that I wish we had more character expression when it came to Ron May, like, drugging us and, like, roping us into her thing. The game really didn't want us to be too hard on her.
Time to say bye.
Boom. God, why does her AI do her ult before applying her burn? It is so bad.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers
They really need
your
to update
blessing.
Winifen's AI.
Relax.
Beautiful.
Glad I trained.
Now my big hope
Time to say bye.
is that when Kafka rolls around, ooh, cool, we got an achievement.
Stand still.
I assume it's for breaking people with electric.
I'll crush them all.
My big hope is when Kafka comes around, we'll be able to still build Silverwolf, Lynx, and maybe Dr. Ratio in time before Black Swan. But that's gonna be real tough.
Give these trailblazers
That's a
your
lot of
blessing.
characters and not a lot of time to farm. I've been trying to avoid farming calyxes for level up materials because I'd much rather do it for traces, but I might have to.
Relax.
We'll see. One more? Yeah.
Time to say bye.
Boom. Boom. Oh, so good. And not a single purple? Game is shit! What did we get this for? Yeah, defeat 3 enemies with lightning break damage in a single battle. That makes sense. Defeat 60 enemies with lightning break. Yeah, that also makes sense. And we can still do more. Let's wait. Am I crazy? Oh, we haven't gotten to 600 yet. That's ook. Echo of War. I don't want to do the Echo of War on stream because that's gonna be really long, and I'd rather have like the game auto battle it while we do other stuff off screen. So let's do one more of these because I will never get tired of seeing Kafka fight, and then we're gonna move on. We have to roll on the banner.
Stand still.
There we go. Perfect. Beautiful. What I am excited for, though, is being able to actually have Kafka on the team, so that way, you know, I can actually use her in combat and stuff. Considering that's the whole reason I'm playing this game. As much as I like the game as a whole, I am here for Kafka. I will wail for Kafka, I will get Kafka, and then we will use everything left over for Black Swan and Sparkle. Now, here's my prayer. I will win all my 50-50s.
Oh, let's see.
I also haven't decided if I want,
give these trailblazers your blessing.
if I want Kafka's E2 or not. Because her E2 is like plus 25% damage to all dot units, basically. Like all dot damage just is increased, which is a huge DPS increase for the whole party. But I don't know if it's worth it more than, say, an E1 from Black Swan or something. So we'll just have to see how the numbers
Time
look
to say bye.
as we approach the Black Swan banner and end the Kafka banner. If I do want to roll for Kafka's E1, I guess we'll just wail for that.
Devils. I'll crush them all.
Beautiful. I'm also hopeful that a Black Swan and Sparkle's banners are going to be really good in terms of 4 stars. Because we have been very unlucky with 4 stars on all the units we want. Like Shui, I kind of wanted, but she's on a banner I'm not rolling for. Obviously, Huahua's banner, I wanted to avoid like the plague, because it would just be a waste for my account. And obviously, we were super lucky not having to roll on it. So again, no 4 stars for her. Ting Yun we're also skipping because of Shui, so she's probably not going to be on the banners anytime soon. Gwenithan's done, Luca's done, Sampo we need, but Sampo might appear on these banners. I could see him appearing on Black Swan or Sparkles. I'm hoping Xingque is on Sparkle's banner, because I want P6 Xingque with my Sparkle. So that'd be really awesome if we get her. We want Misha, so I'm going to be rolling to get as many copies of Misha as well when we're going for 5 stars. And then...
Time to say bye.
Let's think.
Boom.
There we go. Who else would I want?
Relax.
Probably.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
I mean, probably Hanya. If Hanya's on banners, that'd be cool. I don't know, though, if they bring her back so soon.
Didn't hurt.
Like, it'd be real quick if they do that.
Time to say bye.
Boom.
Boom.
There we go. There we go, and we got a purple. 5-star materials! And this is why I normally do this stuff off stream. So this is the stuff that I could just let auto battle do while we work on other things. Much more efficient use of our time. Alright. We did it, chat. We're getting a lot of Star Rail passes too, like between our free temple and like other stuff with Battle Pass and things. So like this is gonna be good, I think. Alright, let's do it. If I remember right, Pity is still pretty recent, right? So the chance of getting a 5-star are low, but don't worry, I feel the early 5-star regardless. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20. 15, 16. Our pity is 16. But don't worry, chat. It's going to be an early 5-star. I can feel it. Just because we got a light cone doesn't mean we can't get an early character, too. So, yeah, let's watch it. Let's get that early 5-star. Boy, yeah, let's go. Let's go. Nope. Nope. No. Alright, so at least be a really good 4-star. Like a bunch of 4 stars. Come on. Maybe Hanya? Hanya? Ooh, Ting Yun! Not bad. Ooh, another light cone. I mean, that's not a bad pull. Not bad at all. Wait, what's our count again? We're like at 200 now, right? No, we're at 180. Okay. So we still have 120 pulls before we get the free 5-star. Again, I'm probably going to go for Gepard. Because I'm getting the feeling I'm not going to get Gepard at this rate. I just have been so unfortunate with that. Ting Yun. Ooh, E2 Ting Yun. The ally with Benediction regenerates 5 energy after defeating an enemy. This effect can only be triggered once per turn. That is really good. An extra 5 energy? Like, it's not, like, crazy or anything, but that's just nice to have. That could help top you off in certain situations, especially if you're running Ting Yun with Hua Hua.
Ah, a visitor. Please let me show you some of our local hospitality.
So what's the next one? If we get her, E3 is just, again, buffs. The damage multiplier provided by Benediction increased by 20%. Oh, that's good. That's really good. And regenerates 10 more energy for the target ally. Oh, with her ult! Yeah, like, Ting Yun doesn't need that. She's fine at E0, but, like, adding it definitely is definitely nice. She's a really good 4-star. Her and Hanya both. And Asta. Honestly, I'm really happy with how solid all these games' units have been. Like, I think the weakest one is probably Herta, by virtue of Herta probably requires, like, the most to build in order to get working, right? Like, my Herta is in a really bad spot, because she has some awkward stats. Like, all of her traces, like, she gets defense. Oh, crit rate's good for her. Okay, okay, she has defense. I thought she had, like, effect. Oh, yeah, it's some of her stuff, like crowd control debuff. She has, like, higher effect res and things like that. She doesn't have freeze in her kit, but her stuff does more damage with frozen enemies, right? So her is a bit kind of awkward. You really kind of need a good team kind of work with her. If I had a good team to help freeze enemies, I think she would be better. Granted, Misha is coming. So I think we could put Herta on a Misha team, because Misha is going to come out, and basically our little boy Misha is going to be a bounce character. He does his skills and stuff to build up charges for his ult, and his ult can go to 10 up to 10 or 15 with Eidolons, and for basically those charges add extra hits to his ult. So if you have 10 charges, he does 10 hits. If he has 15 with the Eidolons, you do 15, right? So when you max out all that stuff, he can do up to 15 hits. Each of those hits has an individual chance to do freeze, and you can probably buff up that effect hit rate stuff to make it higher chance to get the freeze, and then he does more damage to frozen enemies. So you combine that with Herta, you can do some crazy stuff. Now, this would probably encourage me to get Ron Mei, because she's Ice Harmony, obviously, and she's really good with, like, having enemies become broken and, like, getting effects and stuff like that. I don't know if that'll work well with Misha, though, just because Misha doesn't necessarily want to break enemies. Misha just wants to freeze them anyway, so I'm not so sure. But I could definitely see myself building a team with Misha and Herta. So Misha's the destruction unit, Herta's the erudition unit. They're both going to AoE everything. Misha will have some good, like, single target damage too. And with Herta helping clear out the trash mobs, Misha's 10 to 15 hits are going to all hit on one target. Which is, again, we see that with Argenti, right? Argenti can hit, like, up to, like, I think 6 times with his ult when it's at max power for the secondary ult. That's pretty good. But, like, the damage is even better if it only hits one target instead of randomly hitting, you know, like, random mobs. So, like, yeah, it's all good. Let's see. Yeah, this is not, we're not going to be doing Simuni until I get better relics and stuff. But again, we need to build characters, so relics aren't a priority right now. Alright, let's get the assistance for Arlen. I'm really happy about the Annihilation Gang thing. This is cool. I wasn't expecting we would see Duke Inferno until
Can you see
Penacony.
the stars from here, too?
It's cool that he's getting introduced early like this.
Not good. This is serious. The security department will do whatever we can to help you.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Sure, but the security department already combed through their backgrounds and personal relationships. We didn't find anything odd. The Annihilation Gang are a group of die-hard thugs. They might be attacking indiscriminately.
A list of the missing researchers and their details.
Okay.
Take it. Remember these names. Find a friend who's tuned into the gossip around here and tell them you want to know the relationship between these people. I don't...
What do you have in mind?
No. That depends on your friend.
Ratio's that guy who he helps everybody, but he's the biggest asshole about it. Like, he's just like, listen, I don't need to deal with your bullshit. Just do what I say. I know what I'm doing. Hey, it's been a while, Pamela. As usual, one pic of Himiko for one piece of gossip. Quid pro quo. Oh my god, this woman. This woman had me take a picture of Himiko for her. Can I put it on my tab? Only for you, 20% interest. For every 5 trades, you give me 1 more pick. So very like you. Now that's settled, go ahead and tell me what you need. Forward missing researcher list. Help me find the connection between these people. Oh, how interesting. This disappearance has been a hot topic, and the news is tightly controlled. Even I don't have a complete list. You're upset at management, too? Why would I be? I'm just a small fry. I'll take any chance to slack off whenever I can. Those who love gossiping about the higher-ups just don't have enough things to do in their lives. It's the same people who randomly create their own expectations and then get disappointed when those aren't met. Nothing good will come out of hanging out with them. You sure are enlightened. You seem to be pretty enlightened. I love how that's like the thing we say in these chat messages. You flatter me, but I'll still remember what you owe me. Don't worry, I'll get in touch if I have any news. Alright, I got Himiko's fangirl to roped in.
What else do you need me to do?
Take me to the one who knows the most about curios within the Department of Ecology, if you would be so kind.
He disappeared too.
What?
I didn't really notice at first. Adler's difficult to get a hold of at the best of times, but it's been a few system hours and I still can't reach him. Even the surveillance cameras can't find any trace. The last time I saw him was in the Master Control Zone. He was with Wen Sherling from the Department of Implement Arts.
Lead the way. You said Adler was on the verge of a discovery, yet couldn't confer his knowledge. Intriguing and frustrating, to say the least. If his disappearance is also related to the case here, then maybe he really did stumble upon something important.
True. The keywords that got Adler thinking were energy life forms. Duke Inferno is also an energy life form. Coincidence? We need to investigate this.
Alright, Don Hung, for anything ready to come find me. I need your help. Don Hung! What is it? Do you know the Duke Inferno Ifrit? From the Annihilation Gang? It's best not to get involved with him. The space station's in trouble! The space station met with some trouble, has something to do with him. Arlen will fill you in on the details. I want to know more about him. Understood. Wait for my contact. You be careful yourself. If the situation changes, notify us as soon as possible. Woo! Clue, missing research list. Alright. In the end, we'll go to her. Oh no, is she crying because Adler's missing?
That jerk! 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 Fine! Disappear! I don't ever want to see your face again!
What did Adler do to you?
Adler, he disappeared. He's been acting really weird recently. Always researching stuff like spontaneous combustion, supernatural activities. He doesn't even answer me when I speak to him. He was talking to himself.
What did he talk about?
He kept saying the word phrase.
Phrase.
We'll get him back.
Who said I want him back? But if you want to find him, he was reading this booklet the last time I saw him. I don't know exactly what he's searching for, but I hope it can help you.
Yo, you got something? Yeah, but it's not what you'd expect. Go on. Okay, don't leave me in suspense. These victims and their interpersonal relationships don't seem to have any overlaps, but they have all posted pretty extreme comments against the management on the dark web and have a large number of supporters. What? Oh. I know this result will bring a lot of things to mind, but regrettably, it's the truth. Thanks. I think I know what's going on. He's trying to get them all mad at
Your
management, think they're
suggests
responsible.
Tragedy.
Recount Pamilla's findings.
So the researchers who
Also, I want to hear this first.
Your countenance suggests tragedy.
Oh god, I love his delivery.
Disappeared. We're at the forefront of challenging management. Isn't that a curious puzzle piece? I finished browsing through this booklet while you were replying to messages. It recorded the lives of a few Genius Society members. I'd say it contains some interesting information. It's time to go back and chat with Lady Asta and Mr. Screwlum.
Oh, Don Hung's here now. Good, good. I think we've only scratched the surface of this Ifrit. What happened? The fire demons of Fetora are ferocious and cruel by nature, but Ifrit easily rose to the position of clan leader. And even among the fire demons, his flame belongs to a special category. What do you mean? In many vicious incidents instigated by the Everflame Mansion, I found similar eyewitness reports claiming that miscreants materialize into thin air? Okay. Miscreants materialize from the Inferno. I speculate that Ifrit's flame may have inherited some ability other than burning, and that is related to his origin. I've heard of a flame with similar properties that was difficult to capture because it kept shifting between phases. There is not much information about it, only one line that catches the eye. Burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind. Ifrit is perhaps one of its descendants, shifting between phases. That's all I have. The number of relayed records is limited. I'm not sure if that was helpful to you. It's enough, thanks. That's good. Okay. Alright, we have all the clues we need. We go back here. Gosh, this place.
You're back. I've been monitoring the dark web. I barely managed to stop the video from spreading. The incident hasn't grown any bigger, for now. How are things with you?
Less than promising. Or to use a different phrase, we're in deep trouble. We're running out of time. Let's retrace our steps and evaluate the situation. From the data we've collected, there are 3 avenues we can explore.
Oh.
First, Adler's disappearance. He must have come across some vital information.
Adler also.
You think that Adler's discovery drew the enemy's attention?
Indeed, and I already know what he found. First, Adler's disappearance. The next angle is what the victims have in common, distasteful as that discussion may be.
Distasteful discussion?
A mere glance at their background would indicate they share no commonalities. However, after browsing through their online records, you discovered they all wield influence on the space station's dark web. Lady Asta must know what this means. The next angle is what the victims had last, is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion. You probably already know about this. The Fire Demon of Fatora, the Duke of the Annihilation Gang. There is another secret with Ifrit. Last is the abilities of Duke Inferno and the secret of spontaneous human combustion.
Phasing flame.
During prior unrest, instigated by the Everflame Mansion, some testified to seeing miscreants materialize from the Inferno. The flickering tongues of Duke Inferno's fire carrying a certain property, and this property is the secret behind spontaneous human combustion. Look, the answer is right there. This booklet describes a kind of fire that can phase through dimensions, claiming it burns through worlds, leaving numerous scions of flame behind.
It's the Phase Flame, the creation of member number 29, Serkal.
Oh my god, I remember that.
She was an amazing genius. Intelligent, kind, and humble.
Wait, didn't Ron May borrow that or something?
However, she lived for a mere 29 days on the human calendar. Such a pity. The Phase Flame shifted into a different phase as soon as it was created. When it returned to this phase, Serkal had already passed away. It then continued to shift through phases, making its capture impossible.
This booklet describes...
It's the Phase Flame. However, she lived for... The Phase Flame shifted...
This booklet describes the kindling of this unique flame. Must be the missing curio that Hurt has been searching for. And Duke Inferno is evidently spawned from it.
Somebody was once able to glimpse the traces of the Phase Flame and obtained a wisp of its kindling. Herta kept it and lent it to Ron May for her research, but the kindling was lost in the process. If Ifrit is a scion of the Phase Flame, then the entire incident is now clear as day.
The kindling of... I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered. Undoubtedly, the curio Herta asked to find was the Phase Flame. And Adler already discovered the relationship between spontaneous human combustion and the Phase Flame through the concept of energy life forms. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
Or convince you. Ask again, see what happens.
This booklet describes the kindling... I fear that...
Okay.
This book... I fear that... This booklet, the kindling... I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
I understand. So the answer is...
Tenuous connections. Enough of this nonsense.
Okay, I messed it up.
I fear that this is the truth. Undoubtedly, the curio and Adler already discovered the relationship between spontaneous human combustion. I fear that this is the truth Adler discovered.
The booklet? Yeah, okay.
When Schurling said, Adler kept muttering about a phrase before he disappeared. I believe this word was actually phase. He saw member 29 Serkal's research topic in this booklet and verified his hypothesis. As a scion of the Phase Flame, Duke Inferno would naturally share similar capabilities. Full-on phase shifting may be a bit too ambitious for him, but teleportation, that's likely more his speed. That is the truth of the spontaneous human combustion. The researchers didn't disappear. They were moved.
Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking.
We don't know where the victims went, but Duke Inferno's plan is now clear. And the sudden and consecutive disappearances provided the best environment for chaos to fester. Once the seed of unrest has sprouted, he will then send out an announcement for an imminent attack. It will push the crisis from the dark into the light, catalyzing it into new growth and bloom.
Yeah, that's why he's doing it.
The next step would be to ignite the spark. Look at those researchers who disappeared. What would happen if someone realized their similarities? I need say no more.
Yeah, they think management's behind it and trying to silence dissent.
It was all a premeditated trap to stir up chaos on the space station.
We're running out of time.
Uh-oh. Rich Know It, upload the document missing researcher profile, licenseless space driving, people breaker. What on earth is this? The missing researcher, all opinion leaders on the space station's dark web? Holy moly, you know stuff that even the security department isn't aware of. I just got the file from next door. It sounds far-fetched, but on the off chance that it's true, I smell a conspiracy. They staged the whole missing thing to get rid of dissenters. That's such a brilliant plot. Justice may come late, but it will be served. The management must step down. The management must step down. If that's really the case, does it mean this chat group is in grave danger? Huh?
This...
No, it isn't enough.
What is it, Scrollum?
Indeed. It needs one more spark.
What do you mean?
If you limit your involvement to this, there's still room for excuses. If it were me, I wouldn't give you the chance.
Ah, you could explain yourself.
Could it be?
Huh? What is it?
So you take away the person who can calm the situation.
Stay calm. Asta was merely teleported. Her life was not in danger. Based on first-hand experience, I have ascertained that Ifrit's flame is simply a splinter of the primordial phase flame, lacking any phase shift ability. Logic. Asta is still within the confines of the space station.
What do we do now?
That flame must still be somewhere inside the station. Find it, and we'll find a way to bring her back.
A splinter, you say? The arrogance of the gifted is charming in its own way. Try then if you must.
It seems that Duke Inferno didn't deign to personally grace the space station. He merely cast infernal fire into our midst to wreak havoc among the researchers. When the fire fizzles out, his malevolent plans will vanish without a trace.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the Curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters, I can use it to block the fire's teleportation routes and seal it inside the station. Mr. Ratio, please go with Mr. Trailblazer and contain the fire.
Oh, there we go. All right, we have to save Asta. Must include Dr. Ratio. Oh, yes. Who do we need? Wind, fire. Okay, so we're gonna have Topaz to help trigger his debuffs. Man, now is the time. I really wish we had Silverwolf up. Okay. We can still do her traces. I'm gonna do something really stupid, chat. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be farming for more stuff later anyway. Do I want this? Honestly, this doesn't matter, so I don't think we need to waste. Yeah, let's just get her stuff up. There, yeah. I feel good about that. I need to do one of these though to get more. Ugh. We're also now dipping into 3 mil, so I'm gonna have to be careful about spending for a bit so we can keep on getting more. But I want to try seeing if we can do this without Silverwolf dying. Again, it might be difficult. What's her?
Mr. Reishi.
What's her numbers? HP 2400, defense 1300. Honestly, not the worst. Not the absolute worst. Like, it's not great for her level. But I think we can make it work. What's her effect hit rate? 61%. I think we want it at, like, at least 80, I think. But for now, I think it'll do. Can we put a better light cone on her for the time being? Just something so that way she has, like, a level 80 light cone. Let's do this one. Let's put Gwenifins on her for the moment, so that way her stats are a bit better. Yeah, okay. Now she's a little less squishy. Okay.
I will have
We're gonna try this.
Ratio.
There we go. The debuffer team to work with Ratio. Let's get the details. Okay, so he's using Dan Heng's light cone. He's maxed out on all his traces, so let me kind of figure out what he does here. When skill is used to attack an enemy target, there's a 100% base chance to reduce the attack target's effect res by 10% for 2 turns. That's good. That helps with Silverwolf. When Dr. Ratio uses his skill, for every debuff on the target, the crit rate increases by 2.5% and crit damage by 5%. This effect can stack up to 6 times. Ooh, that's really good. So he can get basically upwards of 15% crit rate and 30% crit damage. That is really good. When dealing damage to a target that has 3 or more debuffs, for each debuff the target has, the damage dealt by Dr. Ratio to this target increases by 10% up to a maximum of 50. Oh my god, like, yeah, just, I'm giving him a really good team setup. So, like, Topaz deals 2 because of her, because she's E1. If I had her light cone, it would be 3 debuffs. But yeah, so we have Proof of Debt plus, Debtor. Okay. And then Silverwolf is all about putting debuffs, and we have tons of those. I kind of wish we had her E2, but I guess we'll have to look for that next time. Yeah, this stuff is to make her more DPS-oriented. I would just want her E2 to help make it easier for her to do her thing. But okay. Okay, I think this team is actually gonna slap pretty well. Let's see.
Infernal fire is also a form of energy life form. The imaging device will pick up its trace. Follow it.
Gotcha.
I will head to Herta's office and activate the folded space in the Curio storage room. With some changes to its parameters,
Okay.
like Mr. Ratio.
The infernal fire.
There we go. Alright, let's go. Ooh.
The way is awash with flames. It must have just teleported. Be careful. Get ready to dash into the fire.
Gotcha. The folded space results from the spatial distortion during the spread of the infernal fire. Trying to pass through it may result in a drift in the spatial coordinates, with you transported to somewhere unexpected. The folded space that the space is used to counter escape curios. It can effectively cut off the space to hinder standard travel. Okay. And his thing can... Yeah, let's do this. There we go. We shift.
See? It's still in the space station. Like Screwlum said, it cannot escape from here. Do you know what to do with cornered prey? Hunt it to the death.
Well, good thing you're a hunt character, then. Not a lot of enemies here. now we're here.
The fire is dying. This place is strange.
It's still resisting. The fold in the space has shifted. I can deduce its escape route with a mere glance.
All right. Where the fuck are we? All right, let's test this out. I want to see how this team is gonna do.
For the theater of the mediocre.
Oh, that is so cool.
100%.
Oh, there we go. We do the weakness. Beautiful.
Answer me.
There we go.
0 points.
Woo! Yeah. We're gonna really speed up on you. We're not even gonna use Topaz's thing.
Huh. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Got the defense?
100%. Let's try this.
Let's test your knowledge. Fail. Get out.
Oh my god, he's amazing. Okay. Okay. That was pretty good. That
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
that was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty good. There we go. Probably get there. You have to use this one. I like how he just has, his book is just 2 tablets. 2 stone tablets together.
For the theater of the mediocre.
100% quick.
There we go.
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
Yes.
Never stop thinking.
Nice.
0 points. Next.
Oh my god.
It's a full market.
There we go. God, this game. Now both of them have their ults.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
Let's see. Let's do this again.
100%.
Let's see what happens if it's just this. Is this enough?
Mediocre. Your answers?
I see. I see. So we do need to apply it faster if we want to guarantee.
Let's test your knowledge.
Still, 80% is a good chance.
Fail. Get out.
Let the asset valuation begin.
Let's try his ult first.
SAS Perkipi.
Let's go.
Knowledge is the measure of all things. It reveals truth and falsehood.
Nice. I like it. I like it. And now he gets free follow-ups, right?
Still no repainting?
Oh no, because he killed the enemy. It's only the enemy that gets hit that gets the... Okay, so you want to use that on bosses, mostly.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Fire. And now broken. Nice. Yeah, this team honestly kind of slaps. Because it doesn't matter if it's Topaz or Ratio, as long as one of them gets one of Silverwolf's element weakness applications. They're gonna do some crazy stuff together. So I like it. I like how it plays. Alright, we go inside Ron May's office. There it is.
Human. Why? This has nothing to do with you.
The flame is getting weaker. Duke Inferno can't maintain it anymore.
Alright, we just gotta keep on chasing it down, huh? Alright, out of Ron May's office.
For the theater of the mediocre.
God, I love this.
100% right.
Alright, so we get the weakness plus the slowdown from Ratio's technique. Okay, nice. So this is the one with proof of debt, right? Yeah, this one has proof of debt.
Just fail.
There we go. Beautiful.
Low risk, high reward. I'm scared.
Stay put. Get them.
Boom.
More time for a fun.
There we go. Yeah, I think this team is gonna be really good. I'm happy I'm getting Dr. Ratio. I think we can turn it into like a monster.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up.
The fact that the game is also giving you like 9 teams now to work with is such an improvement. Oh. How about this route? Nope. Okay. Oh, I thought there was another one. There isn't. Okay, so... There it is.
What is your goal?
Seems like this chase is about to end.
Oh boy. Just in case we go straight into the boss fight. Oh. Okay. Here we go.
It's over.
Ignorant fools blindly chasing the firelight, not knowing that the blessings of destruction already lie at their feet. It is little wonder that even the descent of the Savior's Legion was unable to cleanse this place. I will acknowledge my brashness. For now, but next time, expect no intermediaries. I will come to personally offer you the demise of your sins with infernal fire.
A small fragment of consciousness in there is gone. Duke Inferno has discarded this fire. Oh? No. Hold on.
Boss time. What? He brought LaFu?
Ah, the banal theatrics of stalling. Let's not. Shall we?
What is this?
Victory means playing the long game!
What is this bullshit? We don't have everything we want, huh? Alright, we do
This
this.
combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
Demons or devils?
Please, tell me that brought us at least 80. Yeah, it's 100. Nice! Guaranteed.
SAS Perkipi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood. 0 points.
Oh my god, he's insane, chat! Oh my god! That was the boss?
The market is unpredictable. Right! Investing in
God,
victory.
Topaz in ratio. What is this monstrosity we've created, chat?
Huh. More enemies. Time for a buzz.
There.
You dare attack me?
Yeah. And this will go to another enemy now, right? Yep.
0 points.
Nice. Shouldn't matter about healing, I think.
I'm gonna hold everyone.
Get them.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz. This combat needs optimizing. This is double speed.
There we go. There we go, we win.
So this is the extent of miscreants materializing from the Inferno. Seems like Dr. Primitive wasn't wrong.
Alright, let's see this. Can we get 60%? No luck.
I'm scared.
Stay put.
Alright, we're gonna do this. Alright, I went all
More
in
enemies.
too badly. I should have saved. That was my mistake. I didn't realize there was a second wave.
It's me.
SAS Perkipi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Low risk, high reward.
Damn. I don't have it.
I'm gonna hold it.
Give me that follow up.
0 points.
Beautiful.
Can I have fun this time? Time for a buzz.
Bug it is. Indemnity. There we go. Oh!
The fire is weakening. It's preparing to flee.
Alright, we do this.
You, keep your eye out for Lady Asta's whereabouts.
This combat needs optimized.
There we go.
This is double speed.
There we go.
Demons or
Damage
devils? I'll crush them all.
Oh, what's that 6-4? Summation every stat crit. Okay, so he has max on his crit rate and damage boost. And it's not based on timing. It's just if you get debuffs, he permanently gets that. That is ridiculous. He currently has 80% crit rate and 112%. Oh no, that's actually no. Yeah, 112% crit damage. That's actually pretty insane. Like, his crit damage could definitely be better if he had, like, better, like, relics and stuff probably equipped. But, like, yeah, he's
No
already
need to
pretty cracked.
rush. Patience breeds success.
Wonderful.
Just feel.
Beautiful. I think we can wait.
Time for a buzz.
Yeah, we need the fire.
Secret of the safe.
This combat needs. This is double speed.
Alright, we might lose Silverwolf. I might have gotten a little greedy there.
Answer me. 0 points.
Oh my.
Let the valuation be.
The damage! Okay, now we do this.
Give me strength. More enemies.
He's gonna have the heal next time he goes. Okay. You do this.
SAS Percipi. Knowledge, the measure of truth and falsehood.
Guaranteed. And dead. 60%.
Just.
Boom. We win. Okay. I'm happy we're getting a free Dr. Ratio. That was amazing. We got Asta back. What about everyone else? Have they also been returned?
Good work. You did very well.
How is Asta?
Rest assured, Asta only had a fright. She is recovering in the clinic. While you were chasing the enemy, the security department also found the missing researchers. Affirmation. They are all safe and sound.
How did you find them?
It was all thanks to Adler. They fell into a spatial curio and could not leave until the Department of Ecology's most knowledgeable curio expert solved it from within. Many of them were shaken by their experience when Arlen found them, but they are otherwise fine.
Cool. Is this the end?
Yes, it is over.
Why do I feel like you didn't do much?
This business is over, and I believe the space station will be able to deal with any internal aftershocks. In Herta's stead, I thank you for your efforts, sir. But there is one mystery that remains unsolved. And that is something I must deal with myself.
Have you heard? Lead researcher Asta was attacked too. That Duke Inferno. Devious. Conniving. Psyops on the masses have always been the most terrifying kind of attack. Indeed, it seems that the Annihilation Gang isn't just about mindless violence as the rumors suggest. If the lead researcher wasn't rescued at the end, we'd all be in deep, deep trouble. Not necessarily. Maybe she's the one who orchestrated it all. Masterminded this elaborate ruse by deliberately harming herself to earn some sympathy points. That line of thought, that line of thoughts do have some merit. It should be those lines. That M-Robot line needs some grammar fixes. Anyway, enough already. This is ridiculous. Is that really worth it? All that hassle just to palliate a few keyboard warriors? True dat. Speaking of which, where's that very first rabble-rouser, Rich Know It? Oh no. Oh, right, he was real righteous sounding when he invited me into the group. Let me see. That guy left the group without making any noise. Wait a second. Wait a second. Oh no!
I've been waiting.
Fallout from this incident remains. Surely you have plenty of pressing matters to attend to. Or is the safety of the space station beneath your concern?
Answer. That is exactly why I came. After all, the principal figure in this whole affair is right here.
You're Rich Know It.
When did you start to doubt me?
When one is immersed in academic research, skepticism comes far more naturally than belief. I've had the same bad habit as you since the beginning, Mr. Ratio.
I must say, I'm quite honored, Mr. Screwlam. But do explain, why opt for silent wisdom when you already had the pieces of the puzzle?
For curiosity's sake. Affirmation. I made the same decision as you, to accompany and observe.
Oh, and when did you become convinced?
Objectively speaking, aside from some minor spiritual trauma, no researchers were hurt in this attack. which never aligned with the Annihilation Gang's modus operandi. Logic? A third party saved them.
Had I not fortuitously acquired a spark of the Phase Flame and intervened in Duke Inferno's teleportation, those people would already be space waste, floating past the windows here.
You are more candid than I calculated.
But still behaving within your calculations, no? One last question, Screwlum. Genius though you are, can you deduce why I did this?
I cannot be sure and can only hypothesize. Helping the weak hints at the merciful instinct of a medical doctor, but maintaining a cool, detached observation reveals the strictness of a scholar. And pulling the strings from behind the curtain is akin to laying down the gauntlet to a genius.
The ruler of planet Screwlum is indeed well versed in the human mind. It's a pity you're as much in the ivory tower as other geniuses. You still got one thing wrong. To stand aside and observe is the best treatment one can give. There is a disease called foolishness that is harder to cure than any ailment. The path of erudition has neither reason nor logic. While geniuses wander among the stars, the ordinary can't even trace their footsteps. Those less gifted have no choice but to walk alone, enduring a lifetime of tumbles and triumphs. But even a life marked by failure is a life worth living. It is only in moments of solitude and despair, when help is absent, that fools grasp how to pick themselves up. I have a fastidious nature. I cannot stand fools, idiots, or imbeciles. Seeing them fills me with dread. Regrettably, this space station is just like the Intelligentsia Guild. Devoid of geniuses and filled with mediocrity.
You wish to uproot the researchers' blind worship of geniuses.
I am only laying out my questions. As for the answers, they'll find them themselves. Pursuit tinged with negativity is still pursuit, and it is capable of leading us to the right conclusion. For the masses of the mediocre to reach a level of awareness, this is a necessary rite of passage.
You are indeed more like a medical doctor than a scholar.
As for the spark I leave behind,
I believe Asta will deal with it properly.
It is also a lesson I left for her. With that, I take my leave. I look forward to future encounters with such brilliant minds. Let's hope they're as memorable as those we had today.
A
farce full of trivial concerns. Ultimately, they're just mediocre minds.
Oh, he left some behind for him. Alright, that was pretty cool. Dr. Ratio is now a visitor to the Express. Nice. Nice, and we got lots of stuff from that mission. Yeah, we got lots of stuff from that mission. That's cool. Oh my god, that was cool. It finally clicked at the end. I was like, Rich, isn't that like one of the guys from doing... No, I think that was someone else. And it's like, wait a second, what's that guy? He was all kind of pompous. I was like, oh, wait. That's Dr. Ratio. He was stirring the pot purposefully. He was trying to help. It was all set up. He was using the flame. And was manipulating it so that way it would be a contained scenario. So that way it would be like, it'd be bad, but not that bad. And then he would try to observe and see how they would be able to react. And But ultimately, we were able to save the day, and Asta's now learned a lesson about having to deal with that stuff. That's cool. Oh, what's this? Wait, when did... Huh. I didn't realize this stuff was ready to go so soon. Okay. Okay. Nice. Alright, what's our messages looking like? I've heard about what you did. Nice work. How's Asta doing? She's got back to work. I mean her safety. What's there to worry about when I'm around? That's exactly why I'm worried. True. It's a shame that we haven't found the phase flame yet. Forget it. I'll think of it as Ruan Mei owing me a favor. It's worth a lot more. That's it then. Oh my god. And the thing with the phase flame is that Dr. Ratio was also here wandering around. Didn't he say he was like looking for something else and he just happened to find Ruan Mei's research? He was looking for the phase flame. Oh my god, that is so good how that comes together. Yeah. It's worth a lot more. That's it then. Also, I'm thankful to Mr. Ratio. Dr. Ratio? Who's that? Eh? Eh? Whoa! Whoa, Ratio! Wow! Nice. Okay, that was pretty cool, chat. I am incredibly satisfied with the fact that we had got not one, but 2 missions with characters. Like, that was just super awesome of the devs to do that. Unlock a total of 10 Blessings of Erudition. This one just asks us to do 40 warps at some point, right? So this is doing the Sim Universe stuff for Golden Gears. This is for doing the event. We might do that next time. Like, what do we have to do? We have the Critter Pick event. We have Tales of the Fantastic. We have Gift of Odyssey. I might ask you guys, chat, next time we go and kind of figure out what we're going to be doing next. Because I kind of want to do the Critter Pack next, but I also want to do Tales of the Fantastic because it's an old story event. Actually, you know what? I think we'll do this because it's an old, it's Xianzhou stuff, so we can kind of take a break from the space station. Do a quick, like, Xianzhou event with story and stuff attached to it. Yep. And then once we do that, we do Critter Pick. And then after that, we start working on Golden Gears, because this can give you up to 4,000 Jade. And we can at least start on doing it. I don't know how much I'll do on stream, but at least I want to start the story stuff with you guys. Yep, okay. Silverwolf. Silverwolf was amazing in that. So we have 3 single target people who basically say, this unit, it dies. It works so well. So her traces are done. We now just farm, so that way, well, okay, her traces aren't done. I could still do some of these, but I need to fight, one of those bosses, I have to fight the tutorial boss first, so that way we can get that done. This, again, I'm gonna hold on the back burner, because we don't need it. Her basic attack isn't really necessary. Everything else, though, is really good. I want that effect hit rate, because 8% effect hit rate is, like, a lot for Silverwolf right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Gosh, I'm excited, chat. I'm excited. Again, I need to try to work hard to get that million... Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on leveling Silverwolf for the time being until we get, like, a lot of stuff to really level her up to 70. But, yeah. With that in mind, chat, I'm just gonna say... Thank you, guys, for joining me on this. I'm always happy to play this game, and I'm happy whenever you guys are there with me. It's a really fun, casual game to play. I'm really enjoying it the more they update it and add new quality of life and new content and all that stuff. There's still plenty more to do into the future. And yeah, I hope everyone had a Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays for that stuff. I don't know if we'll be playing again before the new year. We'll see how that goes. If we do, great. If we don't, well, whatever. It's fine. We have plenty of other stuff I can fill in the meantime. But until then, later!